Hello and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Will Meadows.
And I'm Sara Meadows, and today we're looking at Food Truck Champions by Daily Magic Games.
Food Truck Champion from designers Nicole, Jekich, and Turpeinen is a 2 to 5 player set collection card game.
In the game, players have their own food truck and are racing to serve up some amazing dishes.
At the beginning of the game, each player is given a food truck, an owner card, their first order, and a starting hand of 4 cards off the deck.
8 more cards are pulled off to form the marketplace, and then 3 stacks of popularity tokens are set up.
The player to have most recently eaten at a food truck goes first, obviously, and then he can take one of 5 actions.
All of the cards in the game are multi-use, and the gray side determines the actions you can take on your turn.
You can use the driver to collect ingredients from the marketplace and put them into your refrigerator.
You can play the cashier to take on new orders and add them to your plating area.
The prep cook allows you to take the ingredients from your fridge and fulfill your orders.
If you play the executive chef, you can take one ingredient from your hand and immediately add it to your plating area.
And the manager will allow you to pull an employee from the marketplace and add him to your staff. That way, on future turns, you can take additional actions.
One of the cool things about this game is that you get to take an action on every turn of the game. When another player plays a card, you can decide to match that card and take the same action.
If you don't have the card or choose not to play, you can either draw 4 more cards from the deck to add to your hand, or you can pick up the chef card. This card acts as a wild card for future turns.
In addition to that, if you have staff on your truck from playing a manager card, you can also take that action.
Each time you fulfill an order, you get to take 1 popularity token from the stack based on the number of ingredients you used in the order.
That token is then placed on your truck in order to increase your capacity in each area.
Whenever a trophy tile is revealed, you get to take 1 of your finished orders and add it to your competition stack. After 2 stacks of tokens are gone, the game ends and the final round of scoring takes place.
You will score points from the tokens you have collected, as well as for your competition stack. For each set of icons you were able to collect, you will earn 5 extra points. You will also earn 1 point for each order that you fulfilled that has your truck's icon on it, and then the player to score the most points wins.
I really like some of the things that they did with Food Truck Champion. I think they did a great job of melding the theme with the mechanics on this one. First off, they just picked a unique theme. I don't know of any other food truck games that are really out there that are popular right now. And then, like, the way that you play your cards and the order that everything has to progress in, I think they did a really good job of not just pasting on a theme, but really incorporating everything into the game as they were building it.
I think one of my favorite things about this game is the illustrations. I enjoyed the different foods that they chose for the illustrations, and then Claire Donaldson did a great job of executing on the illustrations. But it also made me hungry, so make sure you have some snacks nearby while you're playing this one.
It is. It's really, really gorgeous art. One of the things that I also liked about the game was the multi-purpose cards. I think they did a great job in balancing what content is on those cards. There's actually a lot of strategy to, like, when you play a card, you lay it down, and then at the end of that hand or that turn, that card goes back into the marketplace. So you might be playing a driver to collect ingredients, but the card that you play might have your chef on it, so you're trying to get it back out onto the board so that on that next turn you can then pick it back up as your, cashier piece in order to take that as your next order.
Yeah, and that's something I like about this game is that there's no downtime. You're playing on your turn, and then you're also playing and you're choosing to follow the same actions that everybody else has on their turn. So there's no downtime or waiting on other people to take their turn.
I think the only nitpick that we really had about the game was that it's almost like too small of a footprint. The player board truck that you have in front of you isn't quite big enough for, like, the cards to slide under properly. Like, they kind of hang out a little bit. And then on top of that, it's just a little bit fiddly in that you're trying to stuff cards under it, but you're also trying to put tokens on top of it. Everything kind of gets moved around a lot. If you're OCD, this is not a game for you because nothing quite lines up just right. But it all looks really good if you're okay with it just sticking out a little bit. Weird.
Yeah, see, that didn't bother me quite as bad. I guess I must not be as OCD as Will. But I did like that it is a small box, and it feels like a bigger game than it really is, even though they've compacted it down to a small size. This is something that you are interested in. Check out Food Truck Champion from Daily Magic Games, and don't forget to subscribe to our other videos on YouTube. And I'm Sara Meadows, and today we're looking at food. Nope.
Nicole Jekich and Luke Turpeinen. Nicole Jekich, Luke Turpeinen. Food truck champion from designers Luke and not even close.